Yesterday was Veterans Day, a time to honor those who proudly served our country, and there was lots going on this weekend to do just that. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Union Bar on Sunday added something a little extra to their annual free meal for veterans for Veterans Day by providing a fundraiser for the Operation Ride Home project, sponsored by Jack Daniels. Operation Ride Home helps bring service members home from their base, and the bar opened the meal on Sunday afternoon to the public for the price of $8. The money raised from that, plus a raffle, silent and live auction, all went to the Operation Ride Home project. Now, in previous years, the Union Bar has offered a free meal to veterans, but owner Scott Swanson says that this year they opened the meal to the public, along with the other fundraising activities.
Yeah, we've always done it. Always fed the troops, the veterans, for free on Veterans Day. It was a way of saying thanks. This year, Jack Daniels came to me and wanted to do a fundraiser to help bring the troops from their base to their home base, because not everybody can afford to do that. And just kind of fit in with what we've always done, so I absolutely jumped on top of it.
When everything was all said and done, $12,875 was raised. During the event, we caught up with veterans to talk about Veterans Day, the fundraiser, and what Veterans Day means to them.
I just respect for all the veterans that that are living and who gave their ultimate will, their life and all that, and just respect to the United States. I mean, the way the world is right now, with disrespect for the military, it means a lot. And with the union providing all of this, it's an honor. It's an honor for us to get here.
To be a vet, it's kind of in the elite crowd, I believe it is. It's people that only a certain percentage of the people actually do it. And we owe our freedom to all those people that do it, and the ones that are currently serving. Just respect to them for the Veterans Day and for the men that lost their lives, men and women that lost their lives.
Other Veterans Day activities this weekend included a coffee hour at the Veterans Home and the annual Veterans Day Parade on Saturday in Scottsbluff. And after serving the Scottsbluff community for 17 years, Ron and Sarah Schluter have announced they will be closing the Emporium restaurant later this month. They cite declining foot traffic over the last few years from local diners as the main reason for the closure. Its last day will be November 24th. However, their coffee kiosks at Panhandle Co-op and Regional West will remain open. Well, coming up after the break, a cold day across the region, but we may see a warm-up in the coming days. Dennis Ernest will be in with your full week forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Things are getting wild over at Paul Reed Construction and Supply. Now through October 15th, take 10% off all Wild Gear and Grizzly products. Come visit us today at our showroom on 10th Street in Gering.
How did Arby's finally make the turkey sandwich exciting? We deep fried it. Just the turkey part, not the whole sandwich. For now.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
And hello, I'm Dennis Ernest to the Weather Center after a very chilly weekend and start to this new week. We are going to warm up to near seasonal temperatures this week. Precip will hold off, we think, until Friday and or Saturday morning. We should really make some harvest progress this week. I know we've been saying that for a long time this fall, but we really are nearing the end, and it looks like we're going to have weather that is going to take us awfully close to the end here over the next week to 10 days. We will again have that chance of some precip and a cool down again at the end of this week. Temperatures tonight, a lot better than the 11 degrees or so we woke up to this morning. We'll probably bottom out mid-20s over most of the area, maybe some lower 20s in some areas, but all in all, not too bad. We look like temperatures on the main area here again dropping down into the teens, and we warm up tomorrow into a nice day. Yesterday, 37, the low dipping down on Monday morning to 11 degrees. We stayed dry this weekend. Now, there were some areas that did get some snowfall, including in Colorado and portions of Wyoming, and some of the Panhandle did as well. There were a few areas out on the northern Panhandle and southern area highways this morning that had a little snow and ice accumulation, at least for a time, there this morning. As we move our future cast out over the next period of time here, not a whole lot going on, as you can see. We mentioned in our opening remarks we don't expect any precip until late in the week, so future cast is going to stay pretty idle. Temperatures again dropping off to the teens, but maybe not quite as cold as this morning. Tomorrow we're close to seasonal temps in the lower 50s, and as we zoom in on tonight, about 16 for a low. Tomorrow about 53. Not too bad on winds, a little breeze out there, and we'll see temperatures warm up above normal on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then cool back down. Saturday looks chilly, and if you're making plans for Lincoln again, it looks like probably mid-30s for that football game with Michigan State on Saturday.
How did Arby's finally make the turkey sandwich exciting? We deep fried it. Just the turkey part, not the whole sandwich. For now.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Why should you come out to Double L Country Store in Banner County? Because we serve locally raised beef, chicken, and bison, and our hamburger buns, cabbage burgers, and pies are homemade every day. Breakfast is served daily from 8 to 11, with all-you-can-eat pancakes on Saturday. Or join us Friday nights for Burger Fest. Choose from 6 specialty burgers or build your own. And for dessert, make sure you save room for one of our homemade milkshakes. We are worth the drive here at Double L Country Store on Highway 71, just 10 minutes south of the Wildcats.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
The leaves are turning and the temperatures are cooling, so it's time to come harvest the deals at the Viera Wireless Fall Savings Sale. Right now, get your family high-speed, truly unlimited mobile data for just $35 per line with 4 lines. Prices have never been lower for unlimited data. Plus, trade in your current phone and get up to $500 off the latest iPhone and Samsung models. Those are incredible savings on the most popular and advanced smartphones. Don't miss out on our Fall Savings Sale. Hurry into Viera today.
Welcome back. One person was displaced by a house fire outside of Alliance Sunday afternoon. Firefighters from both Hemmingford and Alliance were called to the fire on Jefferson Road, about 8 miles north of Alliance, at the intersection with Highway 87. Both firefighter ministry and the American Red Cross responded to assist the sole occupant of the house, who was reportedly not at the residence when the fire broke out. Full extent of the loss to the home and the cause have yet to been released. Well, a Gering man has been sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison following his May arrest. 24-year-old Taylor Dunham was sentenced last week after pleading no contest to charges of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and possession of a controlled substance. Dunham was arrested when he and Jeremy Masoner were trying to sell stolen firearms at a home on East Overland. Police found methamphetamine and 3 firearms that had been previously reported stolen in Morrill and Scottsbluff counties. Masoner was also sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison for his connection to this crime. And Governor Pete Ricketts is considering a proposal to change the way agricultural land is taxed to help farmers dealing with low crop prices. The governor says this could prevent property taxes from sharply increasing, even as the state's agricultural economy is struggling. A similar bill stalled in the legislature in 2017, but Ricketts says he does not think that was fully debated or fully understood. Ricketts says cutting taxes and promoting business growth will remain his top priorities for his next 4 years in office. Well, straight ahead, the Scottsbluff Bearcats struggled early in their Class B semifinals game against York, but were able to claw their way back into contention. Chris Cottrell recaps Friday night's game right after this in sports.
Across the state, every eye and ear is focused on one stadium where the sea of red is man-made. A place where every Saturday is a stage for our team, for our resolve, and for our values.
It's toughness, it's dedication, it's work ethic. That's what Nebraska is.
This is Husker Nation.
Anyone who calls it a hobby doesn't understand. We know that a person's passion is what drives them. And that's why every memorial we create is a true reflection of the individual. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other. Find out how at dignitynebraska.com.
Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
Well, another ho-hum night at the office on Friday for the Scottsbluff Bearcats football team. And by ho-hum, I mean epic. A home game against the defending state champion York Dukes for the right to advance to Lincoln in this year's Class B championship game. Defense would play a big part in this one, starting early as the Cats get the big goal line stand here against York star quarterback Garrett Snodgrass. Sophomore Nick Mognow with the low man wins play. Coming up here against the Dukes there. Another first half tackle. Inside linebacker Jeremiah Delzer with the stop behind the line of scrimmage on Jacob Diaz. The first points of the night came from the defense, in fact, on a Sebastian Harsh interception in the end zone. But it was York leading this one at halftime, 14-6. The lone points of the third quarter scored by Scottsbluff on this Sebastian Harsh 12-yard run up the middle, but the two-point try failed and Scottsbluff still trailed 14-12 after a Snodgrass to Jeb Lucas touchdown made it 21-12 York early in the fourth. Once again, time to rally for the Bearcats. Again, the big junior quarterback Harsh with his third touchdown of the night, and with the PAT, it's Bearcats within 21-19. York turned it over 3 times in the fourth quarter. The Cats able to capitalize here deep in the red zone as Chris Busby gets wide, able to turn the corner, and that gives Scottsbluff the lead. The two-point pass made it 27-21. More stout defense to finish off the Dukes. The two players of the game combine here with Harsh and Keegan Reifschneider on the stop. Then the Dukes get the ball back for one last crack at it on offense. But again, Snodgrass, his fourth interception of the night. Jeremiah Delzer races the ball inside the 5-yard line, and Scottsbluff able to hang on with another comeback victory. Scottsbluff won the turnover battle 6-1 on Friday night, and they advance to the state championship game to play the 12-0 top seed Omaha Skutt Catholic. Assistant coach, offensive coordinator Judd Hall offered up some early thoughts on the Skyhawks during the postgame show.
Besides York, I would say York and Scott are kind of the measuring sticks in Class B football. So anytime you get a chance to go up against the best, you get to challenge yourself, see where you're at. They're going to be extremely well coached with Coach Turman. They're going to run some power football. They got a great running back, a great defense that's going to stand there and challenge you. Just going off what I remember from them from 4 years ago, but they're going to stand there on defense and say, hey, this is who we are. They're going to be 4-4 cover 3, and they're going to challenge you to do some things.
That title game next Tuesday night will kick off at 6:15 Mountain Time, and we'll have the radio broadcast on 94.1 The Brand and KNEB.com starting at 5:15. This will be Scottsbluff's first appearance in the state championship game since 2000. Now time to recap the weekend that was for WNCC basketball. After a win over Colby, Kansas last Wednesday night, the Cougar men dropped games to College of Southern Idaho and Salt Lake on Friday and Saturday. Huge game from the Husker commit Gervais Green on Friday, while Drew Cookshausen has been rock solid early for the Cougars through 5 games. Home Friday and Saturday this weekend. Games both of those nights. On the women's side, a 2-2 start to the year after a split in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Both losses this year have come to nationally ranked teams. Chad Gibney's bunch makes their home debut on Wednesday. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip against Northwest College at Cougar Palace. That's the latest today from right here at the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan coming back with a look at the community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.
Winter weather brings winter clothing to compliments for you and your home. Start with women's fashion from FDJ, Renoir, Montana Company, and many more. We have beautiful and original ladies' fashions that appeal to women of all ages and sizes. Also, remember to complement your outfit with a bag from Melly Bianco. Finally, get your home ready for the holiday season with decor that brings joy to your life. Compliments for you and your home. Open Thursday evenings and Sunday afternoons now through Christmas.
It's a friendly town, that's for sure. Not too big, not too small. Seems like everybody knows your name.
We stick together through thick and thin. That's the way it's always been. 'Cause where we live is still our claim to fame. We love this town, this grand old town. There's not another town like this around. We've got it all right here in our own backyard. We love this town. We love this town. We love this town.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
The kids need to run off some energy after school or too cold to play outside? Bring them to Planet Bounce at the Monument Mall. With many bounce houses, a concession stand, and the largest redemption arcade around, Planet Bounce has hours of fun. Call today to schedule your birthday party, or ask Ron about renting a bounce house for your party, office party, or corporate event. Open Wednesday through Sunday, Planet Bounce Family Fun Center at the Monument Mall.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
And finally tonight, Gering Junior High School students and staff members today honored local veterans at their annual program in the Junior High Gymnasium. The all-school assembly included patriotic songs by the Junior High Choir and the introduction of the American flag and a flag retirement ceremony by Junior High Boy Scouts. But the highlight of the presentation of veterans related to Gering Junior High School students who presented their parents, grandparents, and aunts and uncles with a gift to mark the occasion. This is the 9th year that teacher Brenda Pazanka has organized the program and says that the gift given to veterans every year is funded by a student activity.
Just again as a thank you, a token of our appreciation, our students do a hat day where they can wear a hat to school and they bring $1, and so then that money that we raise go towards a gift that is given to our veterans. Some years we've done flags, some years we've done t-shirts, hats. Last year we did some Nebraska popcorn, and this year then Mr. Steve Land's class at the high school made the wooden plaques.
Congressman Adrian Smith spoke and participated in the presentation of veterans who formed a line at the end of the assembly and shook hands with all of the students. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.